Hey, welcome back. Also, welcome to 121.7. That just sort of happened to me. A few days ago, actually. I think it was. It seems like it was back on Monday. Did I already mention that? I don't think I did because I had to do a backup file to make sure I had a. In case something goes wrong with this, I got a backup to go back to 121.6. Um. Anyway, last time I think we got these guys into place, right? That must have been the last thing I recorded. Um. Yeah. Yeah, I had the one that was in a cage waiting. I brought in the other two. That was day 5133, and now it's 5138. So like 5 game days ago, and then I've been working on a couple of little things. Gave these guys time to decide if they're going to do their jobs. This guy's been here for a while, so he's just lots of carrots. I think this one's potatoes, and we have that many. He is getting and dropping poisonous potatoes, so that's interesting, I guess. Something about these guys changed, and it was just not what I was expecting. And then this is where it gets a little concerning because they somehow both villagers I brought in with the gasling, whatever that thing is, apparently had seeds or whatever on them. So that's well, this is only going to be beets because it can't be anything else. There's nothing weird in there though. He had like potatoes or something, which was concerning. And this guy would only have this because that's what he had. So it's going on. It's going to be relatively slow. Partly, I've got the composters in here because you need those, and then they try to. Where's your job? Okay. That was weird. You just take the day off? Is that it's day 5138 or something? I guess that's a good time to just clock out. Anyway, they're blocked so they can't actually process whatever they get into bone meal because how does that help me? But this way they go pick stuff up, and when they're full, which now they are, they don't pick it up. It just falls into the. It falls to the ground. The minecart eventually slurps it through the. Can't talk. Toy boat. Slurps it through the ground, and then we have that. So, did I make a note? I know what I want to do. I just don't know if I wrote it down. Let's find out. Yep, right there. So that guy, I'm paused because I am. That guy needs. Well, he doesn't really need anything, and you build him and you make him wet, and he happens. But if you hatch one of those out and then want to grow it, snowballs help. If you get it hurt, you can go up into the clouds or get it rained on or give it snow. It's so I have this much snow. As far as I know, that's all the snow I have. At least around here, because I do, and I might as well go over here. I do have the ice tray, which is back here a ways. But oh, I'm gonna want something. That's melons, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I've got room for. Okay, I'll need pumpkins at some point today. I want to do a. I haven't done one of these in a while. Like last time I remember doing one was probably in 2017. Can't imagine there's any massive. Well, there are some changes. My sticks are just piling up because that's full now. So that's auto making ladders after auto making sticks after throwing bamboo into there to become sticks. Um, there have been changes to the game since I made one of these because it used to be. Yeah, this one I'm really trying to. I think you grew pumpkins and they came out as jack-o'-lanterns, or at least they came out as like carved pumpkins, and then you put a torch in them and they became jack-o'. That sounds right. I'm gonna hope that you can hear me over the rail noise. I don't know how I would have to do things to change it. Still waiting on fast rails, by the way. I'd love to go a kilometer a second, although with the lag, I'm not sure if it would happen. What is my lag? I'm at 60. Could be worse. I mean, it maxes at 60, so that's not a shock, but sometimes when I'm really laggy, it drops to like 12, and it starts looking like Gumby, which I gather people like, because otherwise it would be CG, and that's somehow cheating. Pump a cow. Yeah, at the end of this line. I mean, like, that's, I think, snow. I could probably just get that, but I've got, I mentioned it, I'll just go there, hang on. You go park, I'll walk from here. Polar bear is my favorite. Anyone gonna try to kill me today, or succeed at it? I don't see any kids anymore, I think we're safe. Ice tray, basically bang out. That was so stupid. Well, no, I can fix it. It was stupid, though. I shouldn't have done that. Get in there. Give me the ice while I'm looking at it. These never freeze. I don't know why. There's no logical reason they wouldn't. It seems like maybe underneath there's no indication that those don't freeze. It's just, it's weird. I don't know what the hell. They just never do, and it's consistently those ones. I don't know why. I don't think I can use... You know, I honestly don't know. Give me the bucket back. Can I... If I get one of these and, like, set it down and shovel it, what happens to it? Not a lot. That is not the solution, so we aren't going to do that. But there's snow right there, so if I just go get that... I really need... If I have 3, technically I need 5 more snows, and I'm going to get... No, I'm not. It used to be you get 2 from each of these, but you don't anymore, do you? Let's find out. Oh, I might, because I might have fortune, yeah. That might be a factor, I'm not sure. Though there's at least 16. Maybe more. Good enough. Got that. Go home, get a pumpkin or 2, because I might try this a couple different ways. And, I'll meet you there. Hang on. Okay. Pumpkins. For sure. Probably just do this. I don't need them to be snowball. I kept the... whatever. I could have put that in a box back there, but I didn't. Let's see. A couple, and I've got clippers, so we're good. Don't need, in fact, it might hurt to have... Am I doing this wrong? No. Might hurt to have a torch in it. I've never tried it. We could find out. Give me... Yep, that's what's gonna happen. I got 3 of them. Whatever. I'll make 3. I don't care. So, first of all... Well... Yeah, that'll all be in one place. Let's go down... One thing I'm thinking... I just want to make sure I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure I can do these here, but, you know... Let me go down a little more. I have... Or I could... You know, I could just... I'll do it. Let me find some iron somewhere. And I have it stacked up back here. I can use, iron fences to do something. Oh, this is probably where the lag is coming from. Still getting my map. Now that I've got a ghast that I can fly slowly, I might get back to this. Still need, a lot of space to carry enough maps on me, but that's always true. How are we doing on... Yeah. Give me... I don't know. Give me that. Apparently, I don't want this, actually. It doesn't help me. If I want it, I know where to get it. I'm going to go back in there. Hang on. I could probably use, like, a... Oh, you know, I could probably use a bit of... Call it glass. I just realized... I'm full. I can't do it. Let's go... Oh, is it going to get better or worse? I don't even know. I'm trying to think if I make rails out of... Or not rails, but these things. Do they... That's not better. Drat. Oh, I'll probably want these for something sometime. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I don't have a space for these, do I? Huh. Okay, put them downstairs, whatever. I'm going to have to walk slowly to get anywhere. Hang on. That 2 stacks is probably enough. Let me grab some glass to frame this thing a bit. And, do I have, like, a door handy? That wouldn't suck. Yeah, I guess that one. Swap it out later. So if I go down to where carpet's not going to help me. If I go down to here, I want the stairs to be where they are and the amphibians, the frogs. So if we just kind of put a door right... Let me think about that. If I put this down, that's the opposite of what I want. That. glass around it. The ceiling in here is going to be an eventual issue. I might have to... It's like 1 meter thick, which means I can't... If I knock it out to replace it with something, I lose the carpet above it, so I either have to use a suspended ceiling or not do anything, or whatever it works. Up there was a good level to ditch this glass, because I'll probably want it sometime. Hang on. Here's the zoo I'm slowly working on, though again, Ghast can carry stuff, so I'll probably, Oh! Well, yeah, I use panes, whatever. Then I got snow on me that we'll get to in a sec. Let me get back where I was. Alright, so get this out before I misuse it. Start assuming that I want those up there, because I could. Put in these. I mean, probably at least 1, possibly 2 would be enough, but I'll just make this look like I'm doing something. And then figure... I guess I'll go to this point so that I'm on the lights, but not interfering with that glass. Well, wait. I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I can just do this. Let's just go like this. Until I get somewhere which I might know about. Yep, that's clever. And put those in. And then just do the other 3 of each, and I'll be a minute. Hang on a sec. Okay, that is now a prison. Actually, this is the prison. Out there is out, I suppose. If I just, knowing that I've done that, grab me 2 of these guys. Well, I got, yeah, do 4 of them. And set them down like... I think the lights are going to be a problem. Could be wrong. Get these on... I don't need that there. I think these are... They must be 2 tall. So, recently, it's been kind of hinted after, at least in the phone game, we're getting copper golems after all. And they don't... Whatever they were supposed to do, hit buttons or something. They're going to be helping with sorting, although I'm not sure how that works. Let's do this and see if I'm wrong. Snowman. And if I'm careful, because I don't want to kill him, I can just do this and get all the snowballs I don't want right now, but there it is. They're doing the thing, so the Mushroom Island is conducive to this concept. They can just wander and carpet this place in snow, I don't care. Go through the door and close. I don't think they're like going to go down that ladder. If they do, I guess I know how to make more now. I do have essentially infinite pumpkins. I have too many. I had to make it a second snowman. But now I've got all the snow I need. Although I'm going to do something better than that. I just need... I don't need these seeds. I don't really need the... What did I do with that? Don't need... Do I? You know, the more I think about it. No, I don't really need... I do need the glass. I just realized I'm going to want that. I'm going to go back down and get it. Hang on a sec. And it's nighttime, so I might as well make that not the case. And it'll be 5180... I lost track. 84 or 80... What the hell day is it? 39, that's what I did wrong. I'm gonna need not seeds. I'm just gonna get rid of the seeds. I don't want them for anything. I'm gonna need a minecart, hopper cart, in fact. Which means I might as well grab iron while I'm here. And a rail. Go away. What else do I not need? That's about it. Snow, arguably, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Which reminds me, now I need a box. So I need... Oh. Yeah, let me get the iron. I assume I have some. Okay. Give me... That's probably more than enough. I'll be fine. Wait. I think 2 hoppers. What do I have room for? Do I have room for... Almost nothing. Okay. Let's ditch this for now, because... And that, I don't care. Oh, wait. No, I need 2 of those. I forgot about that. and I don't care. I need... Okay, so I need 2 hoppers. I've got space for 2 hoppers. What I really need is 4 boxes, because I have enough iron to make this work. So let me just grab... I'm just thinking about ways to make this work without running out of space. Rail. Yeah, because I would either need a rail or a stick, so either way. I'll get a rail. And then I could use probably, like... maybe obsidian. So give me... let me just have that. Give me, do I have obsidian? I probably have some. Yeah, right there. Doesn't have to be, but it just seems fun. Let's do that. Because it's going to get covered up in white, so it'll be neat. I think that ought to be everything, except now I need to find a place to put this. Probably outside where I've got room for it. I'm trying to think... oh, because of ghast. Maybe in the front then, where the ghast currently... well, you can always move it, I guess. Yeah, I might move the ghast out back, actually. So let's go out back to build this thing. And then we'll, he lost his job again. Look at that guy. He's an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm trying to think where there's not a lot. Actually, if I sneak the ghast in beneath that... okay, so I'm thinking I might do kind of a ghast cage thing, a docking station for the... it's a thing. That means I have room... I guess here. I don't see a good reason not to put it here. Let's find a number I like. 375 and... right there. Which means 1, 2, 3. Don't need this now, I get it. Give me boxes. And put those down. That's going to get our snow. That's going to collect our snow. Give me, these guys, because I got to do something. Put that in there, and I think that works, right? Give me a minecart that has a hopper in it. Give me, let me think, if I put the track down like this and put glass on either side so nothing goes anywhere. I could also just get rid of the rails, but I don't care. That's good for now. Let's put the minecart down so it goes somewhere. And if I put... oh. If I put the obsidian above... I can't imagine this doesn't work, although I don't think I've ever actually tried it. Let's find out. Good. Don't want that, but good. Snowman goes on top of that stuff. So here we have... I don't need these torches to be where they are. Glass... let me think about this. I don't want him getting out. Do I have... I guess I could put dirt on the top. I don't know... I don't know if he'll melt under glass. I never thought about it. Maybe. I really have no idea apart from trying. There's a danger that if it rains, you could get melted. Let's just put that in there so I have something to work with. This for sure, and then I guess I might... that... can't get to it now, I'll get to it later. Let me have a space. Oh, you know, I'll just use... yeah, I'll just use that. It's fine. Scaffolds probably exist in my inventory. Let's just go up there and see what we can do. Yeah, that glass does not live there. It's not going to go through. Snowman can go in there any time, but actually any time is like now, thinking about it. If I put down the snow, if I can find that amidst whatever else. 1, 2... pumpkin clip. That was smart. Clippers is what I want. More seeds, goody. If I just throw that there, take this out because who needs it? Maybe nothing's going to spawn. Damn it to hell. Nothing's going to spawn on this, but still. Break all this because I'm probably not wrong. And now if I... It is completely sealed, which is sort of bad, but I'm going to fix it. I'm trying to think if... I would bet that if I had that like and like this, I could just walk up here. And if that were... I didn't keep any of those things I should have. It might not... Well, it's not too late because I can make more snowmen. I'm trying to decide if I'd rather cage this guy. I think I might hate that because it might... Stuff might fly off to the side. I don't want that. My general assumption right now is if I got rid of these scaffolds before I put them down again. If I back away... Actually, it raises a question why this is like this. I do kind of want... But that'll open either way, right? If I get down here. It's fine. Incidentally, no. If I stand right here and obsidian is essentially unbreakable, I don't think he can move much either, so if I just do this... Yeah, a bit of the snow's escaping, but it's not a big... As long as I don't hit him, and if I do, I just get a pumpkin and rebuild him, really. He's not really moving, I like that. So, just to test that, I probably picked some of it up. Otherwise, there's all that. That gives me, and then I can... Really don't want the seeds, damn it. Wait, do I have a... Yeah, I know what I'll do with the seeds. This overstuffed thing. Have that. I also don't really want the dirt, thinking about it. Let's just put it down and let it be dirt somewhere. Oh, that's there for a reason, I can tell. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. So he should be done draining his balls. I guess is how I'm going to put that. There we go. Give me these guys. Why not? Give me... Take the snowballs, because why not, and go out front with them. And it should get the ghast guy to happy... What the hell is it called? I just want to keep saying ghastling, but then I guess that's officially only the teensy ones. We're stupid. He's got a hat, okay. If we go over here and come down here, because I have a snowball, and therefore you must come down here. God, they are just weird. That hurt? Well, does this unhurt? I'm on it now, so that's not the plan. Do I have to hold shift or something? How does nothing work? I thought you gave me these guys. Well, whatever. I felt, I forgot that was going to be a problem. Docking station, I'll get to it. I want these right now. So I've got the ability now to get all this, and then downstairs we ought to have a whole prison full of snow layers or something. Let's find out. What do I have that I can get rid of? Get the iron sometime. Carpet layer, so that's not it. Frog floor. So if I go in here, we have probably... There's... Yeah, years ago I had a whole floor like this devoted in a house, and it got weird. Probably because I built it before they changed something, and... Wait, are the lights melting it? I don't care if they're melting it. Yeah, they are. Well, and then I can always help. Whatever. Ah, missed anyway. So these guys can do what they're doing, and they'll just... The snow will melt around the lights, apparently, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I can do something about the ceiling sometime if I care that much. Do some, is that copper? I think it is. It looks like it a little. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we're getting copper golems after all, and then we'll figure out something about helping with sorting. You give them or they get a copper box, and if you put stuff in the copper box, they go find more of it, or so. I don't even really understand it yet. So it sounds potentially useful. I guess they have a search radius of like 16 meters, so it might not be as awesome as I'd like it to be, but we'll see what we get for it. Alright, for once I'm going to remember they changed these, and so you have to carefully click in a certain place to start typing. $61. Where is it? Day. Right? Okay. 5139. Built a couple snowmen in the at the frog level, I guess. Beneath the house. Added one in the backyard that on some obsidian of hopper cart, hopper cart to auto store, yep, some snowballs. And I don't even know why I did that, because apparently it has no help. No, well, it gets the gas to come to you. I guess that's something. Done. That's that. I did the SnowJob. That was like a, well, action figure, I guess. Back in 1983, 1984. One of the G.I. Joe figures was the Arctic Trooper and codenamed SnowJob. I always thought that was a little... For the, early 80s, like, you really want to play that? You're okay with this term? Yeah, I don't know what he drained his balls into, but... we're done. A little early, right? Where is it? 27 and a half, yeah. Alright, well, finally. Got done early. I'll split. I'll look more into the copper golem thing. I don't know when to expect. I imagine it would be 122 if it's going to happen. Maybe later than that, but they're on the case. Doing something about it. Nothing I understand yet, but whatever. And we might get minecarts that roll real fast just any decade now. Don't know what else to think, but yeah, I can definitely start thinking toward taking a ghast out and picking up animals I don't have and mapping out maps I don't have. And it's all of the stuff I don't have so far. He's going to help with that, I think. Alright, I'll go. You can like and subscribe and build snowman. You want to build a snowman? I'm Deadpool. Click the stupid bell for notifications. See you next time. Bye.